Get ready for the action, because we start right now with major news from the Atlanta Braves. We have big changes in the lineup, as Ha-Seong Kim officially returns from the injured list, bringing much-needed firepower back to the team. We also have an update on Eli White, who has been placed on the injured list following a hard-fought game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and we will dive into exactly what that means for the team's immediate future.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the financial side of things as the Atlanta Braves post their quarterly earnings results. The team announced earnings that beat analyst expectations by a small margin, showing some positive movement in the market. We'll break down the revenue figures and what this means for the franchise's financial standing and how major investors like Vanguard Group Inc. and JP Morgan Chase & Co. are reacting to these numbers. Now, we switch gears to the on-field developments and the future of pitching prospects. We are looking at the situation with Jhancarlos Lara, as the Braves seem to be making a significant shift by committing to moving him over to the bullpen. We examine the data showing Lara's command issues and the mounting frustration surrounding his performance, and whether this change is the necessary adjustment for the future of the Braves' pitching staff. And finally, we wrap up with the latest on the Braves' roster adjustments. We review the official activation of Ha-Seong Kim and the placement of Eli White on the Concussion IL, detailing the specifics of their recovery and what to expect as the team heads into their next series. Stay locked in with us for all the latest updates, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a moment of this breaking baseball news. The Atlanta Braves have made significant roster adjustments ahead of their upcoming homestand, officially reinstating Ha-Seong Kim from the injured list, while placing Eli White on the 7-day concussion injury list. Kim's return marks the end of a multi-month rehabilitation assignment. He had been sidelined following a freak off-season incident where he slipped on ice, resulting in a torn finger tendon, shortly after signing a one-year, $20 million contract with the team. The Braves have noted that Kim has not been missed excessively in Atlanta, benefiting from Mauricio Dubin's strong performance at shortstop, which has contributed to the team's impressive 28-13 record, the best in Major League Baseball. Meanwhile, Eli White was placed on the 7-day concussion IL after sustaining an injury during Sunday's game against the Los Angeles Dodgers. White suffered the injury while crashing into a wall during a heroic run-saving catch late in the contest. The team now looks to see how manager Walt Weiss will utilize both players moving forward. Analysts suggest that Dubin's versatility will keep Kim in the lineup, potentially seeing increased playing time in left field, an area where the Braves have struggled to find consistent offensive production. Atlanta Braves, NASDAQ, BATRA, announced its quarterly earnings results on Monday, reporting an earnings per share, EPS, of 63 cents, surpassing analysts' consensus estimates of 72 cents by 9 cents. Revenue for the quarter reached $72.01 million, exceeding expectations of $68.69 million. The company recorded a positive return on equity of 0.08%, but a negative net margin of 3.19%. Following the announcement, shares of BATRA traded down $1.89 during midday trading on Monday, settling at $52.99, with a trading volume of 13,688 shares, down from its average of 66,647. The stock is currently trading near its one-year low of $41.50 and one-year high of $56.06. Key financial metrics include a debt-to-equity ratio of 1.16, a quick ratio of 0.42, and a current ratio of 0.42. The company maintains a market capitalization of $3.33 billion, a negative PE ratio of -136.62, and a beta of 0.68. The 50-day moving average stands at $49.54, and the 200-day moving average is $45.57. Institutional investors hold 12.31% of the stock. Several major hedge funds have recently adjusted their positions. Vanguard Group Inc. increased its stake by 14.3%. HRT Financial LP raised its holding by 600.4%. Balyasny Asset Management LP acquired a new position. SquarePoint Ops LLC increased its stake by 261.9%. And JP Morgan Chase & Co. boosted its stake by 50.1% in the last quarter. Analyst sentiment remains mixed. Zacks Research downgraded the rating from strong buy to hold on April 27th, while Weiss Ratings reaffirmed a sell D rating on April 20th. The consensus rating from various analysts points towards a reduce rating, with a consensus price target set at $45. Atlanta Braves is a professional baseball club competing in the National League East Division, with its history tracing back to 1871. Beyond its on-field performance, the organization operates a diversified sports and entertainment business. This report was compiled using financial data from Channel YouTube. The Atlanta Braves have activated Ha-Seong Kim from the injured list, signaling his return to the lineup, while Eli White has been placed on the concussion 7-day injured list. Kim's activation follows a successful rehabilitation stint in the minor leagues, split between AA Columbus and AAA Gwinnett. He is set to make his season debut in the series against the Chicago Cubs on Tuesday night. Kim's recovery from a right middle finger injury, which required surgery over the offseason, has progressed better than anticipated. During his 9 games of rehab, he posted a .286 batting average with a .733 OPS, including an RBI and a stolen base, effectively serving as a spring training period. The team re-signed Kim in December to a 1-year, $20 million contract, a move that provided him with a modest salary increase. Meanwhile, Eli White is sidelined due to a concussion sustained after hitting the outfield wall at Dodger Stadium, despite a play that prevented a larger lead for the Dodgers. Manager Walt Weiss expressed concern regarding White's condition, emphasizing adherence to concussion protocol. White has missed time earlier this season with a leg injury, though he did not require an official injury list placement for that issue. In the interim, the Braves will adjust their lineup, with an outfielder taking his spot while a shortstop returns to play. For the upcoming game, Ha-Seong Kim is slated to make his first pitch, with the first pitch scheduled for 7:15 p.m. Grant Holmes is expected to start against Colin Rea. Atlanta Braves pitching prospect Jhancarlos Lara faces a significant hurdle in his path to the major leagues, with speculation mounting that his chances of making a 2026 splash may be diminishing. While Lara possesses high-ceiling talent, capable of hitting triple digits with a wipeout slider, his command issues have become a major concern for the organization. The team appears to have made a strategic shift, committing Lara to the bullpen, as all 9 of his AA appearances this season have been in relief roles. However, the fundamental problem remains. Lara's inability to consistently throw strikes is proving insurmountable. Despite the team's willingness to give him another opportunity, the statistical reality is challenging. In 68.2 innings pitched during the 2025 season, Lara recorded 104 strikeouts, but also incurred a high cost with 65 walks and 10 hit by pitches. More concerningly, his performance rate has deteriorated in 2026. In just 8.2 innings this year, Lara has already walked 18 batters against only 12 strikeouts, though no opposing hitters have sustained physical harm. The best potential scenario for Lara involved mastering his stuff in shorter outings, but observations suggest he is instead attempting to generate even better pitches, which only exacerbates his command problems, rendering the situation unsustainable. With only 2 appearances recorded this month, the consensus among analysts and the Braves organization is that Lara is currently what he is, and substantial adjustments will be necessary for him to succeed moving forward.